Greetings to everyone and welcome back. Strategic Investor Al checking in. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and I want to thank you for tuning in. Now, over the weekend, there were some interesting moves last night, especially on Misty. We did see some opportunities, and one of our limited orders got executed this morning, which I'm very happy about. Um, Now let's see what we can do today. I mean, this morning it was a lot lower, as you can see. We had 7:30 this morning. That's when my order executed, and it was at 25.02. Then we had a sudden spike there. Now it's at 26.48. Um, now let's see. Considering that we have earnings coming up this week, I believe it's the 5th. I can remember right now, to be honest. And then ex dividend date on the following week, I believe is the 13th to be exact. I'm not going to get too aggressive with options unless some obvious opportunities open up. But for now, let's see what we can do. Oh, by the way, I just got a sell put fill for the 14th of this month for a $24 strike price, which I'm going to show you right now. Which I was a little bit surprised for the fact that I was able to generate a $100 premium for it. So let's see what happens to it. Okay, at the end of this week to see if it got executed or not. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. I believe we got four options going up. Here we go. This was was it this one? Yes, I believe so. All right, so it got filled this morning. See, the date so was 203, which is today's date. It has an expiration. Oh, it's not for this week. I'm sorry. It's for next week, for 2 weeks from now. So the 14th on Valentine's Day. How special. I was able, as you can see right over here, we go to the history, and here we have it. We were able to generate 99.96 of estimated premium. Basically, that's the credit, that's the premium that we get. Okay, the position got filled, and it was for a strike price of $24. Uh, Currently, right now, Misty price is at 26.51. But this morning, as you can see earlier, as I showed you earlier, it was at 20. It reached all the way down to 25.02. So let's see what happens today throughout the market. Moving on, I'm attempting to get this covered call filled. We have been trying to get this filled since last week, and we have not gotten filled yet. So let's see what happens this week. But yeah, again, we doing a cover call for $28. That's the strike price of it. Right here, as you can see, the limit price for it. This is what I would receive for credit. It would be $30. It would be more like 29.97 after commission fees. We could replace the order. Let's see. Let's take a look at it. Let's go back. So right now, the likelihood is, if the limit price right now is between 15 to 25, if I select 15, there's a likelihood that I will get filled. But screw that. Let's go for more, because again, we are dependent if it gets filled by Misty price, which is right up here. And if this one decides to go up, all of a sudden we can get that filled at our desired minimum credit or premium, right? So let's go back to $30. Yeah, I know it's a low fill likelihood, but we'll just have that set up, and you never know what can happen from here to a couple hours from now. I'm patient with this. When it comes to covered calls, I am very patient, because I do want to get the most out of them if it's possible, of course. Okay, so let's review it. Here we go. They're gonna hold 100 shares of Misty as collateral, and whether this whether it gets called away, we'll get our 29.96 of estimated minimum credit, and we'll keep that, and we'll get our collateral back, which in this case it will be $2,800 back into our buying power. If it gets assigned, if it doesn't, then we'll get our 100 shares back, and we're still gonna keep the premium. Okay, let's swipe it up. Boom. Let's hope to see if it gets filled or not. We'll check in a couple hours. I'll let you guys know what happened. Now let's take a look at other. Let's see what other opportunities are here. Again, I'm not going to be too aggressive this week for the fact that I already told you guys is we got earnings coming up and then ex dividend day next week. So yeah, let's just be relaxed with our buying power. Um, let's see what. Oh, by the way, we got one of our limit orders went through this morning. Let's take a look at our history right now. What was it? Here it is. We were able to buy 14 shares at 25.30. And you know where this $354.20 came from, right? They came from last month income that we generated through premiums, okay? So we were able to generate around maybe $500 through premiums for the whole entire month of January, and I'm reinvesting it back into MSTY. So and I was able to buy 14 shares with all of that income that we just generated. Okay, but yes, very very happy about this. This bring our dollar cost average a little bit lower, which right now my dollar cost average here it's showing 27.13, but this is kind of out of whack because once again we are going to be utilizing 100 shares that we have here to sell a cover call, and if that gets assigned, that's going to throw off my average cost. Okay, so we'll do that in my spreadsheet when I showed you guys. I don't know if I haven't posted that video yet, but I'm still working on it. But it's coming soon. Okay, 26.77 is actually going up. Let's see if it continues to go up. Meantime, let's see what we can find here as for sell puts right now. Right now it's at 20. If we go maybe 2 weeks out, we got some interesting premiums going on right now. I believe it's because of earnings, also the ex dividend date. So I believe that this increases the interest. Yeah, here we go. 15. We got 15 people interested in that one. We have the 25. Let's see, 113 people are interested in that one. Interesting. Um, yeah, so these are things that you got that I take a look at to see if I want to get into another contract, another sell put. But again, like I said, I'm not going to be too aggressive with it. What I'm going to do. I'm going to set some private movement over here notifications to make sure that it tells me if this goes up to 27. It'll send me a notification, and if it goes below 25, guess what? We're going to get a notification as well. We're going to come back over here and we're going to do some damage. All right, that's all I have for today. um, Hopefully my next video I'll let you know if this goes through, this cover call goes through. It would be nice if it does. um, I wish you to have a great day. Please remember, this is not financial advice. This is just for experimental and entertainment purposes only. Um, I hope that you had a good time doing this. If you know anyone else that can benefit from watching this video, please share. And I hope you have a fantastic day. Strategic Investor Al checking out. Take care.